Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Faith. How are you? It's been a while, and welcome back to my channel. If you're watching me for the first time, please like, subscribe, and share. And my loyal gang, thanks for always tuning in. It's yet another video. I'm outdoors. My ring light is actually not, it's spoiled. Okay, so you are likely to see me outdoors oftenly until I get another one or until I fix it. So today we are going to talk about something, story of my life. Yeah, we'll talk about something. Yes, and what we are going to talk about is engagement gone bad. Yes, engagement gone bad. That's how I'll title it. Okay, so I was quite young. This is story of my life. The things that we're going to be talking most of the times are 5 years and behind. Sawa. Yes, I normally don't post or talk about my current affairs, love life, or any personal. Okay, love life is something I hold dearly, so we're not gonna talk about that. Like the things that we are going to talk about is 5 years and back. So yeah, I was young and stupid. I had finished my Form 4. I was 18 years old. Okay, so after I had done my exams, I had done my final exams, I went home and I was dating this guy. See, I was 18 then and I was dating a 28-year-old. Yes, I was dating a 28-year-old, and this guy really wanted to get married. So I finished my exams, I think November, and then we were dating December, January, February. We went on a date, and this guy proposed on the 7th of February. Yes, because the next weekend was supposed to be Valentine's. So he proposes and he tells me to escape, to elope with him, go to a secret place, and get married to him. Oh my gosh, I was so young. I was really 18 years old. Come on, right? So I accepted the proposal, of course, yes. And I wore the ring. And I tell him, first of all, I cannot get married now. I need to finish I need to, tertiary education, college or whatever. Yes. So this guy, he's proposed. Now I go home. I'm home. Actually, it was a really cool ring. But now, when I wore it, I think my finger was quite big. Is it? I don't know what happened. But it was kind of a ring. The ring is like this, round, right? And then in between is the stone, okay? So I wore it for some time, for like a few months, and then whoops, the stone happened to, I don't know, my finger was, I think, quite big. It was quite bigger. So ikatokana, the stone separated from the ring, and I really felt bad. It looked like an expensive ring, but I was young, I didn't know. But it was a unique one. So yes, the stone, apparently it didn't get lost. I somehow tried to fix it with glue. But now, after that, we began to have problems. Until a certain day, well, this guy wanted to settle, but I wasn't ready for that. So, do I say what happened? Well, he finally ended up marrying someone else because I was not ready. I was, of course, heartbroken. Yeah. And I got over it after years, and that's that. Yeah. So that's how my proposal went bad. Another story. I have phobia. I have phobia for wearing rings because well, I'll tell you about it. Now, the second one, it's after just a few years, and I was dating someone else. I moved on, right? I met another guy. We dated for a few months, and then again, he got a ring, proposed, of course, yes. And then I started wearing the rings everywhere. Like, I was so obsessed with the ring. And after months, again, the stone came off. Yes, the stone came off. And I think it somehow was a way of God communicating to me that this is not gonna work. Okay, after the stone came, we of course had normal relationship problems, but again we started back and forth, problems and problems and problems. Okay, so we dated and then got rid of that ring. He bought another one. I wore it, and years went by, and looking back, I think that was a way of communicating to me that this is not gonna work. Eventually, of course, both of them, I'm not married to either of them. So, yeah, and I was young. I was way so young. But again, on this now, the second incident, there's some point we really wanted to settle down, and I really prayed that God will show me a sign, because we had problems, a lot of problems, breakup, makeup, and it was really draining. So I asked God to give me a sign. So when one day when I was sleeping, I had a dream, and I dreamt we are on a wedding with this guy, right? And it's on a wedding day, and I'm the one who's waiting for him. Like, am I the one who's supposed to be waiting for the groom, or is the one who's supposed to be waiting for the bride? So yeah, we were at a certain church, a local church. Now I'm waiting for this guy, and he never shows up. And that's when I knew. That's when I knew it. You see, I was so scared. These times, each time the stone will come off, in my heart of hearts, I had something whisper to me that this is not gonna work. I deep down, like deep in my heart of hearts, I knew it. It's just that I could not accept it. But looking back, it wasn't to work. Like, God was showing me a sign is that I was just overriding what God was trying to communicate. Now, ain't it funny how we override God's warnings? Like, we've had problems after problems, and I believe like the blessings of the Lord bring no sorrows, right? And I believe it's something it's meant to be. It's supposed to be peaceful. So I still held on. We still somehow held on with these problems, and we were still hopeful. But unfortunately, it wasn't God's way. Like, after this dream is when I knew. That's when I knew that's not mine. And I was convinced, I was so persuaded that no, it's not from, like, that's not God's plan. And yeah, I think sometimes most of the times we need to be like, not to override things. But it's hard to let go. Like, if a relationship, it's really hard. You just keep on holding on, you just keep on hoping. Apparently, all that I can say is just be prayerful, and yeah, just be prayerful. So I don't have much, but those are stories of my life that oh my gosh, I overrode things, and they ended up how I was fearing. Like, what I was fearing of, what I was afraid of, ended up happening. They're happy, I'm happy. We thank God. What I can just tell us is to be prayerful. Even if you're living in sin, God somehow hears your prayers. Yeah, like, I don't know, my walk with God has been that kind of a walk that even if I'm in a hole, I'm in deep sin, somehow God has a way of talking to me. Or when I call him, he hears me, because where else can I go? Where else? There's no other place that we can run to. Let's just be obedient. It really hurts to part, but you finally get over it. But it's good that when you see this kind of small details, not to override them. But sometimes we're too blinded to see things, and we're so much in love that we don't want to let go. May God help you. If you're stuck in a situationship, be prayerful. God will deliver you, and God will make a way, and God will make you meet your destiny, like the person that He designed for you to do life with. I love you all. Thanks for always watching me. Till next time. Bye. Love you lots. I'm out.